Hey folks, Nathan here from Star Wars Beyond the Films and so on, bringing you a look here as part of our guide to Disney Infinity for Star Wars fans at some new products just released. These are the Toy Box expansion games thus far for Disney Infinity 3.0, meaning for the game that includes Star Wars characters. We have Toy Box Takeover. Now this is one that you could have gotten as a pre-order bonus if you pre-ordered the game itself. It was recently released here in October of 2015. You may recall I dumped my pre-order because Amazon was taking too freaking long and just bought the thing at, I believe it was Best Buy or Walmart or whatever. But in doing so, I missed out on the Toy Box Takeover, so now I have picked it up. And then there's Toy Box Speedway. Right? Each of these comes with the webcode card. And they've changed what they look like. The Toy Box games back in the previous edition, in 2.0, were these blue hexagonal looking things that looked a lot like basically just a standard hexagonal power disc. And this time, they look a lot more like sort of flattened playset pieces. Yet this one with sort of this crossed swords and a shield behind it type emblem, or not even really a shield, more like a starburst kind of thing. This is Toy Box Takeover. And you got the one here with a trophy on it. That is Toy Box Speedway. Basically what you have here are two very, very different games, each $20, adding some more gameplay into the mix. Now because these are Toy Box games, you can play with any characters that you want from basically Disney Infinity 1.0 all the way up through 3.0, which is pretty awesome. You do have to play the game, though, on 3.0. It will not work with 2.0 or 1.0 games. Now Toy Box Takeover basically has Syndrome here from The Incredibles stealing Mickey's magic wand, the thing that you use inside the toy box, in order to control and create things. So in order to get it back, you battle through various encounters, fighting various villains and so on and so forth as you play. Here's a quick example of the gameplay.
If the magical spell that's blocking our path appears to be connected to those unruly creatures, get rid of them and I'm certain you'll get rid of it. Ah! You broke the spell! Well done!
3 collectible coins are hidden in each zone. Collect all 3 to unlock a special Toy Box toy from that zone.
And I am confident you'll find it. Keep moving. Don't...
Now you notice there that it's a much higher perspective than what we got back in the regular story missions, the play sets here. It's more of a isometric view, I believe is what it's called. Basically a top-down view, much like what we got with some of the other Toy Box games. Now, Toy Box Speedway, think of this as Disney Infinity meets Mario Kart. It is a kart racer, essentially, and there are 3 different modes with different difficulty levels, CC levels, very much like Mario Kart, as your way of determining difficulty here. You have time trials, race to beat certain times on certain tracks. You have regular races. Here's an example of a regular race, Ahsoka on a motorcycle. I believe it's a Shield motorcycle.
I'm so happy!
Wow, you're doing great!
So yeah, standard racing fare, and then there's battle racing. And a battle race is what you'd expect from, say, Mario Kart, where you have all kinds of power-ups you can pick up. In this case, you can pick up 2 at a time and have 1 waiting. But basically, pick up power-ups and blow up your competition as you race to be the winner.
Will pay for that.
Now, each of them have plenty of collectibles to pick up, things to unlock in the toy box, adds a lot of hours, I would say, of gameplay to Disney Infinity 3.0. Not much in the way of story, at least compared to a standard playset, but Toy Box Takeover does have some, which is nice, and Toy Box Speedway, who's really looking for a story from a racing game? But it's a very fun racing scenario. I find it about as much fun as the most recent Mario Karts that I've played, though I think the last one I played of those was back on the Wii. So, 2 new Toy Box expansion games, check them out, or not, for 3.0. Understand it is not Star Wars specific content if you're a Star Wars fan here, but there are Star Wars vehicles you can use in Speedway, Star Wars characters, of course, being used and going up against them in Toy Box Takeover, so it does make for some new Star Wars content, but not dedicated Star Wars content.